George from the Raven Age, and we're here at ICMP recording strings for our next record.
It sounds amazing. It's quite surreal actually, watching something that we've worked on for 3 years now really, this album, and it's finally all coming together, so it's quite surreal seeing all that happen.
Well, we actually were due to go to America to record it initially, and then the pandemic obviously hit, so we took more time to hone some of the songs, and also there's a couple of other ones that weren't even yet written. So in some ways it's become a bit of a blessing in disguise that we've had this extra bit of time to get it exactly the way we wanted it to. And I think we were just saying would have been a very different album had we recorded it initially when we planned to. So it's given us, as I said, the excuse to really go to town and be able to do things like what we're doing today.
We did a bunch of strings on our last record on Exile, but they were still sampled strings, and then we used some live strings for a live stream event that we did, and I think that's kind of the tipping point for us, where we were like, we need to put real strings on the next record.
You can't fake this stuff, you know. The digital computer generated strings just don't even come close to hearing the real thing. So which is why we were absolutely adamant that we needed this to be a part of the album.
Our drummer Jai was actually an alumni of ICMP and knows Audrey. Jai orchestrated a lot of this stuff himself, but we ran it past her. She's added her own stamp to it as well, which is really cool.
I do a lot of the arrangement at home, just working with like a MIDI keyboard and doing bits and bobs like that. Then I, showed a few things to the guys in the band and sent some stuff to Audrey, who would change a few bits and bobs. And there's a fair bit that she's also kept the same, which is quite cool because that means I did something good, and I guess she taught me well. And yeah, we've just sort of gone from that, emails back and forth with the guys, and yeah, the guys obviously did a few little bits here and there with the strings as well. So it came together quite quickly, and within sort of a few weeks of starting the process of these songs, it's like we're in the studio, we're here recording it.
The band came to me and said, could I, orchestrate them, expand them, build on them, and could we record them? So it's been really, really amazing, really lovely circle to join up for a student who studied how to do this with me to come back and for us to both work on a project together. Now that Jai's out in the profession with his band, it's great, it's lovely. ICMP is actually, as ever, very good at making that connection between teaching, learning, academic research and the industry. So this is where we explore our practice and we do our practice, and the fact that we have facilities and teachers who are good enough for industry use, and the fact that we have teachers who work in the industry and so have that experience, means that the students get a real world experience at the same time as being able to explore how that works, and understand it, which is great.
Try again. 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. Nailed the entry as well. That was the same as last time. Really fun. I want to get a headphone feed. I should patch one in here so I can listen to exactly what they're hearing.